This is a flight in the newly refreshed VSkyLabs Maule M7 around the Canyonlands National Park in Utah in the United States, courtesy of LPNils fabulous scenery packs, Utah Dirty Devil, Happy Canyon Bush Flying, and also Rustlers Canyon. This is a slightly longer video than usual because the landscape is so beautiful and so amazing that I just couldn't bring myself to cut much out. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, don't forget to like and subscribe. By way of a bit of a change, I thought we'd do some dirt strip flying in Utah using this fantastic scenery pack by LPNils. It's not far away from Rustlers Canyon, which is another one of their scenery packs, and we'll give this little collection a go, and then if we have time we will fly over to Rustlers Canyon and have a look at that as well. If I just pull the map up just to illustrate the scenery pack. So I'm at Happy Canyon here in the VSkyLabs Maule, recently updated, and we're going to fly to Dirty Devil, and then Poison Spring, and then Simplot slash Funky, and then if we've still got a bit of time left, I'm going to go over to Rustlers Canyon and finish at Rustlers Canyon. This is my first outing with them all since they changed it, so it's going to be interesting to see. Let's line up. Immediately you can see they've reproduced this dirt strip fabulously, and look at the effect of the G-loaded camera. It's just brilliant. Okay. Ooh, bit odd. Okay, let's get the nose forward. And go into the air. Now I'm using orthophotos for the two tiles that this scenery consumes. I have to say, is recommended by the maker and is definitely right. Definitely right. It makes a big difference. Okay. Look at that. Finally get the right angle. It definitely looks the part, doesn't it, in this landscape? Do you know what? That wasn't bad. quite a good shot as well. Ha! Excellent. Okay, so let's leave Dirty Devil and make our way to Poison Spring. Well, we're going to do that. We're going to do that the same way, I reckon. So what we will do is right. Which we've got flaps. That's flaps 1, flaps 2. Okay. Okay, let's put the flaps up. Now what we got? We got 1, 2, and 3, 0 at Poison Spring. I've got a feeling it really is gorgeous, this, isn't it? I can't remember seeing ortho photos so effective before. So in the interest of full disclosure, I would say that this senior pack is probably one of the most challenging I've ever tried to fly into, and every single airfield is just difficult and requires a lot of skill and a lot of practice, and so there were many crashes in between what you're seeing in this video, which are at best controlled arrivals in many cases. It definitely warrants perseverance. Maybe I'm landing too early. It's my last go, I reckon. Well, we made it. Okay, now let's go for Simplot / Funky. Okay, so we're on the runway. See if we can get off without crashing. About made it. Now we do need to do a fair amount of climbing now, so what we'll do, what I also need to do, which I forgot, is to put the bigger tyres on. If only it was that easy in the real world, eh? No, so we need to be heading east, and we need to be at 7,000 feet, I'd say. It's glorious, isn't it? It's called the Canyonlands National Park, and it's formed by erosion over many thousands of years. and it's a completely unique landscape as far as I can see. Rendered beautifully, actually, by the mix of X-Plane and the orthophotos. Right. This is another, no doubt, another impossible to land at airstrip. I've been speaking to LPNils on the X-Plane forum, and it turns out there are some even more difficult ones lurking. So I think that's going to be another video, to be honest. And I think that probably, delightful though this aeroplane is, it's possibly a little large and overly ambitious. Look at that. Just glorious. And we'll find the airfield. So it's at 6,253 feet. So we're now at 7,500. And we are heading straight for it, which is possibly a bit challenging. Is that a splodget there? What are the runways? The runways are 0220. Should be come over on the left hand side in a couple of miles. Oh, there it is, look. Reckon that's it there. Yeah. Okay. Wowzers. Okay. Okay. Fully rich. You know, I think I might go at it from the 02 end, because that looks to be uphill. You can also follow the line of the road as well, unless we've got no wind. There's no rule that says I have to go one way or the other. So we'll go out over the canyon and come in to the right of that lump, look there, that outcrop. Sure. My geography teacher would be too happy about me describing the edge of a canyon as a lump, but that's what it looks like. Right, that's Spekey height. There's the airfield there. Okay, let's let's get some flap in the game, I think. We'll aim to cross the edge of the canyon at 6,500, I reckon. Right. Okay, let's give it a bit more flap. Right, I can see the runway there. There, I think. I just love how bumpy this all is. I think it's amazing. Just think how far X-Bone has come. Well, I'm sure they've done something to improve the moving spot camera. It seems to work a lot better now. The other thing I've noticed in the latest beta release of 1.4 is that when you add new scenery now, it makes a good stab at placing the scenery in the right place in the scenery.ini file, which confused me to start with, but is a very welcome addition. I really do need to work out how to land on the centre line of runways. Landing to the left is a bad habit I've developed. Okay, let's potter over to Rustlers Canyon then. As I said before, this whole area has been created over thousands of years by the eroding effects of the Colorado and Green Rivers. We are in the southeastern corner of Utah, near a town called Moab. Ever so often you come across an area in the world that's been formed by extraordinary forces of nature, and it creates these weird but beautiful landscapes, and this is definitely one of them. And I have to say that I've never seen orthophotos layer over a landscape quite so realistically before. And it's yeah, I mean there's literally nothing here, so there's nothing for X-Plane to paint apart from the beautiful landscape. So it's like flying with high frames per second through a beautiful three-dimensional painting. It's astonishing. Right, we are 20 nautical miles from Rustler. Apparently, there you go. They've added autopilot to the model, to the 6-pack model. Okay, I'll explore that another time, I think. What are we doing? 15 nautical miles. Look at the landscape's changing. We've gone away from the huge canyons now. I wonder if this is Needles area in the national park. It's weird, isn't it? It's like it's melted. Right, so Rustler has one runway, it's 1432. So I think we will do a left base join 432 coming from the southeast. Probably best. So the airfield is at 4,600 feet, so that means we need to be at 5,600 feet for circuit height. That's a canyon run and a half, isn't it? Hey, that's got to be done. Wow. Yeah, that's definitely got to be done. I'll bring the Yak 55, I think. Go for a tootle around there. Right. We're now 10 nautical miles. Massive escarpment there. This will be good for gliding as well, this area. that promontory there is the turning point, I think. Should probably be a bit lower now. Right, let's do that. Is that it? That's it, isn't it? We're coming out the other one way, I think. 1-4. There we are. So that is very cool. So there you have it, Canyonlands National Park in Utah, courtesy of the fabulous scenery by LPNils. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe.